guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know. And we have a package from Born Pretty. Thank you, Born Pretty, for sending this over for us to try. It's a gel polish set. Let's open it and see what it looks like. So when you open the container, you get this. It's got instructions. Pause to read if you would like, but I think most of us know the gist. Prep your nails, paint it on, cure it. If it's magnetic, use a magnet, that kind of stuff. And then there are some fun facts back here. And then here are the colors. So this set is jelly pinks. They're all some sort of jelly pink. But we're gonna make swatches and then we're gonna do some nails. So let's get to that. Okay, so we're gonna work our way 1 through 6 and I'm gonna do it in sections. So the jellies get more opaque with layers. So I'm gonna do 1, the whole thing, and then about 2/3 for the second coat, and then the last third for the third coat, so we can see those differences. But here is the first one. You can't really see the color through this window, so I'm suspecting it's quite dark. This one is number 1, and it actually says Pink Muse Milky Jelly. I guess that's the name of the collection because they all say that. That's new. Interesting. Alright, so let's start here. This one is kind of a berry pink, bit of a purple leaning. These bottles are 7 milliliters, so they are not the biggest bottles out there, but also, like, how much gel polish are you really going through? I don't finish off bottles, so I don't need a massive one. We've got this on here pretty covered, but I think we just need to let it sit for a minute so it can try and settle, because right now that's looking a little bit streaky, and that may have been due to how I was having to put it on. I was trying to straighten it out, but like, I don't know. Let's try and smooth that out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So that's starting to settle up better. That's looking quite delicious. I like that. That's number 1. So then we'll check out number 2. This one is significantly brighter. This is more of like your stereotypical pink, bit of a Barbie-esque type pink, super vibrant, but not necessarily a hot pink, but it's not a pale pink either. All right, so we've got our first coat on there. It's kind of hard to look at with that glare, but if I tip it up this way, it's not so bad. Like, you can see through these, like they're definitely jelly. So we've got number 3. So right off the bat, this is different. This is a glitter, and it's got different size glitter. So some of these are a bit of a chunk, and some of them are more fine. So this is definitely going to be a textured paint, but it is really pretty. I am loving that. I'm glad they put it in here because while it is nice to have all creams, it's also nice to have something for your accent, and I think that's perfect. So that's a really complimentary addition to the collection. Number 4. Alright, so this shade is a little bit similar to number 2, but it appears to be more jelly-like, if that's even possible. It just seems like it's going on with a bit more of a sheer coverage and not quite as creamy. It's more like, kind of like how putting on a base coat feels, and you can see that it is quite sheer, and it's a little bit different. This one's more purpley, this one's a little bit less. Number 5. This is definitely a different pink than those other 2. This one is where we're getting into your neons. Like, this one I would definitely consider in the highlighter family. It seems to be helpful if you put it on with a little bit of thickness. If your brush is too dry, it does not want to go on very smooth, but that is a user error. Oops. Yeah, that's quite nice. I like that shade. And then number 6. This one's our palest pink of all. This one's your baby pink. This one would work really well if you wanted to do kind of a nudier set. You could use this as your natural shade, or even if you were doing a French, this could be the skin tony part. I like that one as well. I may be inclined to use that one. I am not super sure yet. But these are our 6 colors. They are all quite pretty. I like them. This is a good pink collection. If you don't have a good variety of pink gels, this would be a great way to get some. Of course, you know, I will leave this in the description if you do want to go and get this set for yourself. And there is a link to their website as well as a discount code if you want to go see what they have over there. But Born Pretty is also available on Amazon. I'm going to stick this in the lamp for 60 seconds and then I will do the second and third coat and we'll come back and discuss. Okay, so we've had our 3 layers. You can see obviously the first, the second, and the third. It does appear that you do build up to like full opacity by the third one. Like, you cannot hardly see through that. That is opaque. But I'm gonna put some top coat on this and then let's see how it looks, because like right now it looks kind of weird. Okay, so that's with top coat. Very shiny. Here's the underside. That's weird but hilarious. Thought we could look at it. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use this one for sure because I'm obsessed. I'm gonna use this for my main color, and then I'm actually going to go in with this one for my accent because I'm gonna do a jelly sandwich. If you're not familiar with what a jelly sandwich is, you're about to find out. So here's my hand. I have it. We do need to put base coat on before we're able to get started. So let me do that real quick. As you all know, we have discussed plenty of times, I am allergic to gel. So I'm going to be very careful and try not to touch my skin. Alright, and then I'll cure that for 60 seconds. Alright, those are cured and ready to go. So first, we're gonna put the glitter one on. That was number 3. We are not doing the jelly sandwich on the glitter, which is why I chose to make it my main color. But let's get that on there, and now it is going over this nude shade of nail that I have. So it's not gonna be clear, it is gonna be a consistent shade, but the sparkles are still gonna be beautiful. See? And I am gonna cure this and then do a second coat. Alright, so here's what we've got. Real pretty. There's the thumb. Very sparkly. These are the 2 we're doing the jelly sandwich. Now, they have base coat on them, so they're sticky. Traditionally, a jelly sandwich does not require more than 1 layer, but I'm going to do 2. So, I have these little glitters. I got them from Nail Sugar. They're like little bubbles. I will definitely include a link if I can get one. And we're gonna just, you know, put a couple. And then we're gonna do a layer of polish. And then we're gonna put a couple more and do another layer, so they'll be at different depths, which should give them a different appearance. So I'm gonna put some of these in a little tray so we can access them easier. Alright, so you see I've got some. They're different sizes, different colors. They're super cute. I'm gonna use this wax pencil to pick them up. And we're not gonna do any particular pattern. I'm just gonna stick some on there. And the shapes and pattern that they come out as is just what they will be. Stick. Stick. There you go. That's probably good for that one. Let's put some on this other nail. Sometimes they appear to resist. Alright, so that's enough for that layer, I think. They look kind of wild. And now we're going to go in with our first layer of jelly. So you could put your glitters on while the base coat is still wet and cure it in, but I didn't think to do that. So this is how we're doing it, and we're trying to rely on that stickiness. But it's okay. We can always scoot them around if we need to, because they are trying to scoot away. There we go. And then If you have to do that and it drags them around and leaves little scratch marks, that's okay. Just let it sit for a minute and it'll self-level. Let's put some on this one. Get it off your skin. So that's what we have so far. I'm gonna go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds and then we'll come back and put some more bubbles. All right, we're back out of the lamp, looking kind of wild. Let's stick some more on. It's okay if they overlap each other, and I'm actually wondering if they will stick. I mean, it's sticky, but is it not sticky enough? Because this guy does not want to come off of there. Let's put some more base coat on it. Just a thin layer, and I am not going to cure it. I'm gonna stick it in while it's wet. You can also do this with regular nail polish if it's a jelly. That's why it's a jelly sandwich, because you can kind of see the things through it. All right, let's try that again. Now we're getting some justice. Sticking on there. All right, so that's good for that one. Let's put some over here. All right, that's good. Let me stick that in the lamp. All right, so now we're ready for our second layer of jelly. Okay, and then we'll cure that. All right, so this is not the final. I know it's weird, but trust the process. It looks a little bit like octopus tentacles, doesn't it? That's so funny. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go in and do a double top coat. I'm gonna put a top coat, then I'm gonna buff it and do another top coat so that we can get it a little bit thick so that this is smooth. And the other ones also still need top coat, so I'm gonna do them at the same time. You could also do like a layer of builder gel first instead of double top coat, but I didn't bring a builder gel with me to the table, so I am just doing this. And then let me stick that in there for 60 seconds. All right, so that's the first layer of top coat. I have this fresh buffing block. I haven't even used it yet, but we're about to. So we just want to kind of rough this up so that it will hold more top coat and so that it's kind of smoothed off a little bit. We're not trying to file it away, just get a good grippiness for that second layer. Definitely get it on all the sides. See, that is coming along quite well. Get this one too. All right, those are definitely not shiny anymore. Go ahead and dust those off. In fact, let me use a little bit of alcohol to make sure we got all that dust out of there. Okay, we'll give that a second to dry. Alcohol is pretty quick about that. And then we'll put our second layer of top coat. Oh yeah, look how pretty that's looking. You can see that it is changing. It's putting that sparkle on them bubbles. You can see that glisten starting to come through. And these bubbles were kind of a see-through. Like, you don't have to use a see-through glitter in there. You can put whatever color you want, but whatever color you do put is gonna be pink because the color I used is pink. But if you use a different color, obviously, it'll be a different color. So let me cure those. Okay, so we've got everything cured, but the edges are a little bit fat. So I'm gonna go in and crispen those up a little bit because I didn't wipe it as I was going. So to do that, you just kind of gently, file those edges. You don't need a whole lot of filing, just enough to make it straight. Filing my pinky is always the hardest thing because I have to do it so weird. All right, let's dust all this off. I don't know what I got right there. All right, so that's what they're looking like. That's how it goes. Can you see the bubbles? Can you see the depths of them? They're a little different. It still does kind of remind me of octopus tentacles, but I don't hate that. And I do like that you can see their colors through there anyway, and so it gives a little bit of something. That's a cute glitter. Let's put some cuticle oil on here because my cuticles are dusty. I always overdo it with this stuff, but I don't mind because you can just rub it all over your hands and that is not a problem. All right, so that's what we've got. Let me know what you think. Do you like this pink kit? what was it called? Pink Muse Milky Jelly. I like it. I am obsessed with this glittery one. If you ain't got nothing else, you definitely need this one. It is so cute. Let me know if you were familiar with the jelly sandwich previously, or if this is the first time you've heard about it. And let me know if you want to try a jelly sandwich and what kind of glitter would you put in yours. Interested to know. I'm gonna go ahead and grab you some photos. Let me insert those here. Thank you so much for watching my video, especially if you made it to the end. I definitely do appreciate it. Your watch time matters. So when you leave videos early, it does reduce the watch time, which hurts the algorithm, unfortunately. But your likes and your comments and your interaction all help the algorithm, and I definitely do appreciate it. I love making these videos. You guys know that, and I know that some of you love watching them. And so, of course, this is for you as much as it is for me. Definitely stay tuned. Make sure you are subscribed. We have good stuff going on over here. We do fun videos and we do giveaways all the time. In fact, I feel like I'm going to start giving away some of this equipment because I've got stuff. And I'm not going to use it all by myself, am I? But that is it. Thank you one last time, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.